everyone. I'm responding to a comment that I received regarding the PBC's involvement with the politicians here in Canada, in particular Stephen Harper. The video that you just watched was Stephen Harper's victory speech in 2011, and the 5 names that you saw go across the top of the screen were 5 prominent PBCC elders that attended it and sat in the front row. What you didn't see was Stephen Harper walking down and shaking each of their hands and thanking them. So you can imagine the shock that came across any ex-members that were watching the news that night and saw these 5 people sitting in the front row. In the PBCC, you are not allowed to vote, and you were born and raised knowing that you will never vote because you are led to believe that the PBCC is the highest law of the land. So you can understand the hypocrisy and the anger that comes from ex-members when they leave and they learn of the involvement the government has inside the Plymouth Brethren Christian Church. And when you grow up, you realize that, hey, I was never allowed to vote. We were never given this opportunity. But yet here are 5 prominent PBCC elders sitting in the front row of a victory speech. And not only that, when Stephen Harper was sworn in, he was sworn in on a PBCC Bible that was gifted to him. So here you see an image of him being sworn in, and I'll show you a close-up of that Bible. So here's the close-up of the Bible, and anybody who's been inside the PBCC recognized this Bible right away. It's known for its golden engraving on the bottom right-hand corner and the beveled edge all along the outside of the Bible. Here's a comparison. The bottom is an ex-member's Bible from when they were in there, and the top is Stephen Harper's Bible that was sworn in. So you'll notice that the golden engraving is the same. Most of the PBC Bibles, actually all of the PBCC Bibles, just have your initials on them, but they did Stephen Harper's full name when they gifted it to him. They didn't do just his initials, they gave him his full name on the Bible. And it became bragging rights in there. Many people were bragging about how important it was that Stephen Harper gave this message to them when he was being sworn in, that he used the Bible that he was gifted with. So for a mainstream Christian church that doesn't believe in voting, you would find this very odd that a former Prime Minister of Canada would have 5 prominent PBCC elders in the front row and then choose to be sworn in on the Bible that was gifted to him from the PBCC. And we know that the more we dig into the involvement that the PBCC, or formerly known as the Exclusive Brethren, have had with politicians in the government, we found it to be very true when the COVID contracts came to be dished out, which the Brethren all across the world got a ton of them. So I guess my question would be, if you don't vote, why would you be sitting in the front row of a victory speech? Why would you be gifting a politician your Bible? And why would that politician use that Bible to be sworn in on?